Ready out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Garden State Goddess. All right, I'll stick around. Okay, just bear with me. Losing your beat out. So do you guys know what open tuning is, all you non-guitar players? See, for years I was trying to figure out Joni Mitchell songs. I couldn't figure out what the heck she was doing. Like, is she using her feet? How can she possibly get these beautiful, discordant, gorgeous things? And then I found out she's not playing in standard tuning. She's tuning her guitar to either an open D chord or an open G chord, or God knows what she uses. Do you know all the tuning she uses, Al?
There was a lot of them back then. Mike Cooter used to use a lot of open tunings. Keith Richards on those Rolling Stones albums used a lot of open tunings.
Yeah, a lot of blues players use open D.
Yep.
I mean G, E and G.
Yep.
What do you use, Al?
Sometimes I'll use open D or G. Not very often. Usually when I play slide, it's in standard.
You don't need open tuning now. You can get any friggin' formation.
I need one with you.
So a lot of people don't know this, but I did not even know there was a music scene in this county until like maybe about 10 years ago or so. And I was, or maybe a little bit more than that. And I was playing with the blues band at the time called Doc Lawrence and the Blues Fix. And the guitar player went overseas, so they took a break. And I was like jonesing for blues. So I went down to the Wall Street pub, and this band was playing. And I absolutely fell in love with them. And I was writing I was writing for a newspaper at the time. I was doing a column called Noteworthy. And I only reviewed bands I liked. If I didn't like you, I couldn't ever say anything bad. So if you made it into my column, you know. Anyway, so I got to be friends with the bass player of this band, and I played this next song for him. He's like, I was actually playing at the Back Fence in New York City at the time on Bleecker Street, and I was trying to like woo him into bringing his bass and playing with me. And he said, oh, I don't want to do that, you know, but do you have any originals? And I played him this song. And he built a whole band around me, and we recorded a CD. And the name of that artist who was playing in Wall Street Pub was Chuck Lambert. So a lot of people don't know that. And that's how I kind of just sort of, you know, got to meet people. Anyway, so it's a song about love, and I wrote it about this guy that was in another band I used to go see who just broke up with this amazing woman. And we couldn't figure out why he let her go. Like Agnes, her name was. We said, why could you? What happened? I mean, she was perfect. And he said, he just looked at me and he said, well, she wasn't the one. We both realized that we weren't the one. So I asked myself the question, how do you know when somebody's the one? And I wrote this song. Al, just follow along. myself that question, honestly. All right, Al, you want to try this one with me? This is going to be a challenge.
All right, Kathy, you get your wish. You get your wish. And I can't find the words. You can do it, Carol. You can do it.
That's how hard I practice this song. All right, so this is a very challenging song for me to do, even though I wrote it, because I keep forgetting it. And the reason for that is I wrote it a long time ago, and it's a very repetitive song. And one of the ways as a songwriter that I mix it up a little is I do the same melody with different chords. So it just kind of changes the feel of it, and then I go to remember those chords and I can't remember them. So at the time, I'm like, yay, this is really working, and then I'm like completely lost. So Kathy is always asking me to do this song, and I'm like, Kathy, I gotta practice, you don't understand. So she's been very patient, so all right, Kathy, here we go. I put this on my Facebook page in honor of 9/11. It's called Ceasefire, and I wrote it around that time, actually. And as I was writing it, it was supposed to be a war song. I realized that all wars, whether they're big or small, and what I mean by that is whether you're having an argument with your husband, or your friend, or your mom or dad, or countries, are all rooted in misunderstanding and ego, pride, and people aren't listening. So I sometimes play this song like 2 or 3 times in a row, and first I run it through thinking of countries, and then I run it through thinking of my old boyfriend, and then I just keep running it through on those levels. It was really a lot of fun to write this song. Okay, it's called Ceasefire. See, Kathy? You were Kathy Meston.
That's a beautiful
Sheesh.
you are.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. All right, you want to go into regular singing now, Al? Okay. All right, let's do that then. Oh, all right. Oh no. Oh, what else?
Well.
You want to do the baking soda song?
Okay, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna bring up Vincent Enciano. Is Vincent here?
Oh, I heard about you.
You've heard all about him. We haven't
You're
met him yet.
you? Oh, okay.
That's who you are.
All right, Al, give me a C. Boy, are you getting your way today, Kathy Messon? All right, so should we tell the story about this song now?
Well, it's not that much to tell. You know, I used to do this the Clearwater Festival a long time ago. Some of you went yesterday. Used to be in Asbury Park. I was at Sandy Hook at that point, and Pete Seeger was going to show up one year, so we were rehearsing some songs to do as a tribute to him. And I was going through a tape, rehearsal tape that I'd made. And as I was going through the tape, I get a call from Carol, and she's like, "Hey, Al, I got a really good, cool song for us to do. It's called Where Have All the Flowers Gone?" And it just turned out that the song that I was actually digitizing at that second was Where Have All the Flowers Gone?
That was
From the
meant to be.
1999 Clearwater Festival.
There's no such thing as coincidence, Al. And I barely knew him. I was like nervous calling him because I didn't think I was.
I don't even think she didn't even know that I sang at the festival.
No.
So we've been singing it ever since, and it's even more pertinent today than ever. I think it'll probably, unfortunately, be pertinent for a long time. Something to remember.
Oops, wait. I need my dogs. Okay, got him.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? The young girls pick down every one. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gone to husbands, everyone. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? Where have all the young men gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young men gone? Gone to soldiers, everyone. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn?
Mr. Elvis Al. The one and only.
Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers soldiers gone. They've gone to graveyards, everyone. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone to flowers, everyone.